Shalom, brothers and sisters. Your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous, who are the biblical Israelites. And before we start, we're going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Barakatham, Rekakadash. That Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all the ancient days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahushai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, English speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down on the highways and byways, giving the 100% truth day and night. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the Bakar in the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt once again. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled brothers among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is September 21 of 2025, our hope year of salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. Breaking news. Breaking news. Iran confirms first ever test of intercontinental ballistic missile. And what does that mean, intercontinental? It's talking about ICBM, right? The missiles which bring the nuclear warheads to other countries. Okay, Iran has confirmed for the first time that it tested an intercontinental missile, a move that underscores rising tension with Israel and the West. The launch comes amid unexplained explosions and fires inside the country, fueling speculation and opposition, claims of instability. Mohsen Zaghne, a member of the Iranian parliament, said 2 nights ago we tested one of the most advanced missiles in the country, which had not been tried until now, and it was successful. He has emphasized that the test was conducted even under these circumstances, a reference to ongoing tensions with Israel and unexplained incidents inside Iran. Opposition-linked outlets include the Saudi-funded Iran International reported earlier the missile launch had been carried out near Tehran. According to the account, state-affiliated media and eyewitnesses shared footage showing smoke trails visible from the capital and northern cities, including Goran, Sari, and Seman. Social media posts also circulated images of glowing objects in the night sky, described parts of successful tests of advanced missile from Seman. So, this is what America is afraid of, that these Persians will develop this sword and it will be a fair fight. But it's not going to be so, because everybody's going to be involved in this skirmish. Okay, so you have to understand that Iran is backed by Russia and Israel is backed by the United States. So Israel is doing too much, and it's going to draw in America into World War III. Okay, World War III has started, but we're just not involved. We're not engaged in it. It hasn't affected us, brothers and sisters, but it has started. Jacob's trouble has started. It just hasn't affected you and your household. All right, because the Northern Kingdom is being afflicted at this time. You even see in the laws that if you're a dark-skinned person or speaking Spanish, then they can get swooped up. They want to get rid of if you're born here in this land, that they want to just throw you out, kick you out, which is ridiculous. But nonetheless, this is what this devil is doing, and of course, he's gonna lose. When it's all said and done, he's going to lose. Okay, but let's read the scriptures. Let's get some understanding. This is Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Babylon. Okay, when it's talking about Babylon, it's talking about America here. Okay, not ancient Babylon. It's talking about mystery Babylon, or the virgin daughter of Babylon, right? And his purpose that he has purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock, and when they're talking about the least of the flock, they're talking about the tribe of Amalek, which today you would know as the Jewish people, the 1948ers, the fake Jews that are in the land of Israel. Okay, these are the least of the flock. Okay, according to the scriptures. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the actions of Israel is going to have ramifications against the United States, which is going to draw them into World War III. Okay. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Right? Because you have to understand that Israel has to be destroyed by fire to be cleansed. And America, or Mystery Babylon, has to be destroyed because of its wickedness. And it'll never be stood up again. This place is going to be known a place of wickedness forever. That only wild animals will live in what is known as the United States, or the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay? The great whore that you read of in Revelation is America. Okay? So that's what's happening, is that the war drums are beaten, and everybody is preparing their society to go to war. But America seems like, nothing's happening. Like it's going to be all right, but it's not going to be all right. Okay, because you have to understand that these are the last hours of the United States. These are the last hours of the empire of the Edomites. And it was foretold that this was going to happen, that their end would come, and let's get that, because the Lord, His word does not go out void. So let's get that in Obadiah. Let's go to the 1 and right, let's start at 10. Let's get here. And this whole chapter was only one chapter. Is talking about the nation of Edom, how the Lord hates them. Okay? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and it's talking about the real Babylon, when they went into Babylonian captivity. Okay? In the day that stoodeth on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into the gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, and even thou wast as one of them. Because these Edomites helped the Babylonians when we were trying to get away. And he was showing where we were hiding and the pathways and things of that nature. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger. Neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Right? Because now we're going to rejoice in the day of your destruction. The fall of your people, the fall of your empire, we're going to rejoice on that day. Neither should have been spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldst not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossways to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldst thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. And he's explaining all this. The Lord is explaining all this. Why he hates his devils. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all heathens. Okay, if you're not an Israelite, you're a heathen. And the judgment of the Lord is coming upon you and your household. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. You reap what you sow. Okay? No, it's not a very hard concept. For ye have drunken upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah. They shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. That's what we're waiting for, brothers and sisters, deliverance. The Mashiach Yahushai coming to redeem his people, the elect of the nation of Israel. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. We're about to own these heathens once again because they have always been our possession. Okay? Psalms 1 and 8. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph, northern kingdom, a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Okay, stubble is what you use, when you're about to make a fire, that dry, like hay and stuff, straw and things of that nature. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Why? For the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. And that's beautiful, brothers and sisters. We're waiting. The saints are waiting for this day to happen. Prophecy to unfold. And World War III to kick off. Because our salvation is tied to these events. So that's it, brothers and sisters. I hope you understand. These prophecies, these events are tied to our salvation. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Barakatham Rakakadash, and he who has ears, let him hear. Shalom.